Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. And last time Miranda got pissed off at me for laughing at her entire kingdom coming crashing down. And then Shana got mad at me off screen for forgetting that she existed. This time we are going to explore, well, I don't need to go there, but we're going to explore, yeah, that's great dialogue, ouch. Yeah, we're going to explore the destroyed town of Henan Grad and see what's going on here. Yeah, this place is pretty much destroyed at this point, including the castle, which was pretty damn cool before. But now that the entire city is destroyed, best thing we can possibly do is run around in circles like an idiot. I'll take this one. And collect Stardust. Yes, this is why we could not collect any earlier. And one of the strangest occurrences in this game is we have two Stardust right next to each other. One is on this mat, the other is on this mat, so make sure you pick up both of those. The church is destroyed, we can't go in there anymore. No one, other than one person, really has some interesting dialogue right now, so... And that's this person right here. Let's talk to this one. A beam fly to the moon from the smashed tower. Yeah, we kind of saw that in the video. What could that have been? That ray that flew to the moon. I wonder if something went there instead of what it looked like, you know, that being an attack. Or another laser beam that deflected or something like that from the Divine Dragon there. You wonder if he comes back. Well, let's see. He did a flyby twice and just annihilated things, and then took out his beam cannon and destroyed everything. As you can see, some of these people are quite worried. And someone's at least trying to keep order. Now, I don't think I ever went up here earlier. I don't even know if it was accessible, but there's actually a door up here. And the clinic, which was located somewhere else before, is now located right here. What's this? Third Stardust in this area. So yeah, talk to this guy. He's the, I guess the clinician. No, that doesn't make any sense. What is he? The doctor, I guess, who works in the clinic? Yeah, so you can get yourself healed here if you want to. Apparently they used to have a shop up here, and then years ago they moved, and now they get to come back here because their new building is destroyed. Yay? Ah well. The hotel owner's being quite a nice guy himself. He's, you know, putting people up for free and all that stuff, so that's pretty cool. No one says anything particularly... Oops, a little too fast, but no one says anything particularly interesting. What do you say? Yeah, he's pretty much useless. So, now that we've collected 3 Stardust, we can head to the castle where, of course, we were directed to go anyway. What, you look surprised to see her? I wonder. Okay, well that's, I guess, good. How the hell were you in this castle when it got completely annihilated and you're fine? Of course we did. We're not useless in this game. Though, in a lot of other games, you know, like Final Fantasy 9, we keep screwing up. Final Fantasy 7, we keep screwing up. Final Fantasy 8, we definitely keep screwing up. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4, we do that too. Kind of odd. There's a lot of games we just go from place to place. It's like, oh, we should do this now. Screw it up. Oh, well, we'll be alright if we can just do this. Screw it up. Oh, we'll be okay if we can do this one. Screw it up. And then we basically back ourselves into a corner. Well, if we don't do this one, the entire world is going to get blown up or destroyed or taken over by evil guy X over here. And yeah, it's kind of odd how that we kind of end up having to back ourselves into this corner where we have no choice. It's either win or everyone's screwed. But if you listen to the second sister here, she talks about the dragon who attacked the Crystal Palace being a black, bottomless mass of hate. And that there has to be a next attack. You won't let him. What about the Queen? She alright? Whoa. You don't have to bitch slap everybody, Miranda. She's really abusive with the soldiers under her, isn't she? Okay. Sure, why not? And, of course, she runs off, and because Dart's a lazy, useless sack of crap, Wink is fine too. Everything is fine thanks to her. Who's her? Yeah, but that's what I was getting to before. There's Dart, finally bringing up the rear. Yeah, we kind of saw that, though I guess, you know, those guys, Dart and his group, have not seen that, just the omnipotent view of the player. Anyway, so now that we've done that, they don't say too much interesting. Yeah, so pretty much go save Miss Shana, go save the Queen. You know some medical stuff. I don't trust you. I don't trust your medical knowledge at all. You're the one who tried to put the bandage on backwards. Really? You cannot stand because you twisted your ankle. Well, tough. What about you? It is pretty horrible, though I did kind of make light of it last time. Sorry, I couldn't help it with the Dragon Ball Z reference. It was just too perfect. I had to. Everything started to fall on us. Major collapse, so how were we able to get by with just a few scratches? Must I really quote the now well, it's not famous from a specific person, but everyone says it, so... Just because you point out plot holes does not mean you have good quality writing. Just because you can point them out and admit that you made a crappy choice in writing or, you know, have bad direction doesn't make it any better. But I don't really blame them too much. People had to survive, and in this case they actually do explain some of it, so I will give them a pass. How did you get treatment? Is Miranda throwing her weight around with the White Silver Dragoon power already? Oh yeah, Shana's room was kind of there. I think... Hey, that's a good thing. Must be upstairs with the Queen. Got it. Alright, let's talk to you again. Come on, you can do it. Okay, that's the soldier. Let's talk to you. Yep, and that's all you see. Now, detour. This is not crystal. This is stardust. Should be 4 for this area now. See if I can run in a direction that's not against a wall. What are you doing in here, Miranda? It's, you know, it's kind of like a white light. I'm assuming Miranda's using some kind of healing power. Miranda, what are you doing? What? Who else has white Dragoon power? Shana? Shana? I thought you gave up your power. Can you understand? Well, yeah. I'm assuming that was supposed to be, you know, hear you, but they translated it in a kind of clumsy way. Whatever. Of course. Oh, look at that. She's all right. Yay. What about Miranda? Uh-huh. Really relieved. Miranda, what the hell's wrong with you? Oh? Apparently, just realizing that the Queen is still alive causes a great amount of relief in her, and she just breaks into tears. Seems kind of counter to the character that's been built up, you know, in her since, you know, she debuted. Everything has calmed down now. The entire city's in ruin, but everything's good. We're fine. No one was lost. The blessing of the divine tree. Or it had something to do with what the hell happened with Shana. Yeah, that light. What else happened with that light? The two down there, Luana and Seti, were talking about that as well. Huh? Oh, flashback, I guess. You cannot stand still. Well, that's, I guess, understandable. You've been traveling with everyone else for such a long period of time. It makes sense that, sitting still all of a sudden would not be an easy transition to make. What's going on here? Shana? And you feel an earthquake and you start to glow. Not the way earthquakes usually work, at least not on this planet. But then again, I guess this isn't our planet, is it? And of course, we have to blame it on miracles, because why not? Everyone was saved by Shana, even though she has no idea how. Yeah, we still haven't really been able to figure out anything to do with Shauna's power. From when we first got her and she was able to use her power to destroy that Ouroboros snake guy, one of the first bosses in the game, during the escape from, where was that, Helena? Yeah. You're causing Dart to face danger, which he would be facing anyway. You don't harm people, you just saved a whole bunch of people's lives. It wasn't your fault. I believe it was Lloyd it was Frugal who ordered the destruction of the village because he didn't like the basic idea of just kidnapping Shauna and being done with it. Wasn't interesting enough for him. Which is why he's so evil. Who Am I? That was a good song. I'm referring to the track from Final Fantasy VII, by the way. She passed out, on her feet. It's kind of odd. You told her too much. I wouldn't really say that, but okay. You didn't consider her feelings before you spoke. Would have been better. Some of the translating in this game is a little off, but then again, that can be said for every JRPG I've ever played, so I don't hold it against... Oh, he said he's going to the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon, which is where the Divine Dragon was sleeping ahead of time, or, before he woke up. Sorry I skipped through that a little too fast. It's kind of an odd time to leave, right? Oh, Miranda's going to stay here and take care of Shana. Well, I guess that makes sense. She's got the healing power now. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. We're more afraid of the Divine Dragon than pretty much any other creature, human, wingly, giganto, or any monster at this point in the game. Why is he saying that the other monsters are going to be, the problem as well? Or even more of a problem, depending on how you want to interpret that line. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And apparently, I am in full grammar Nazi mode today. Wow! No obligation for you to come and save your own country. Dart! No. Bad Dart. So, yeah. She has no intention to withdraw, and that makes sense. Gotta keep the promise. So yeah, Miranda's going to be sticking with us for a little while longer. And sad music, even though it doesn't make sense. Apparently she's been carried here, and I'm not sure if they were having a moment or if she was just sleeping, and now Dart's going to bring in some people to chat with her before we leave her behind again. apparently bringing in everyone means bringing in 3 people, which includes the dynamic duo. Yeah, this is why I question what they were doing it before, when the screen just, faded into existence. Or what's the opposite of fade? Gradually appear? There's got to be a term for it. I'll look it up later, maybe, if I remember. I won't remember. Yay, funny lines from Hashel. Learn to care for others from them. I'm assuming she's referring to Dart and Shana, which would make sense. Now, I don't really understand why Meru and Hashel came in here, because Meru made a joke and left. Hashel just said he's leaving. Hell, even Albert just says he's leaving. No one wishes Shana well or anything like that. It really doesn't make a lot of sense that they would come in just for that. I like how Kongal has to duck to get in the door. Nice touch. Gotta love it when they pay attention to detail like that. Her timing. Now, I'm not going to make the obvious joke there because that's in bad taste. Anyway. Well, not really. Oh, Rose, them's fighting words. No, she's saying she doesn't like you. There's a difference. Rose is awesome. She wasn't saying that she doesn't like her. She was just saying, she was being her standard, very matter-of-fact self. Now, this actually makes sense. Shana was a village girl who picked up a bow after escaping, or, well, being broken out of prison. Miranda is some kind of a general or something like that. She's the first Sacred Sister. She seems to have control over all of the military, the guards and such around here. And she's naturally, I wouldn't say a gifted fighter, but she's naturally, she has the aggressive personality. And it seems to, that a lot of the people around here value her extremely high, especially when it comes to combat, which is why she was the one sent with us. That and the Dragoon Spirit chose her. But yeah, it makes sense that Miranda should actually gain a stat boost when you get her, but of course, she gets nothing, but oh well. Rose is concerned. Well, yeah. I wouldn't call it clumsy. Another weird translation. Though it would be kind of funny to see you try and tell Rose that to her face. She'd probably kill you. Kongal leaves with the best advice. Kongal's gonna go, you rest. Rest is good. Can't argue with that. And he ducks again to leave. Gotta love it. And Dart, that's not what she wanted to hear as you left. Dart? No! Wrong words, Dart. She was looking for 3 words, and there was no one there. You could have said them. She already knows, but it doesn't hurt to repeat. Let's go to Mount Dragon Tomb. What? I'm assuming that's... I don't know why it's in red. If it wasn't in red, it wouldn't be as confusing. It would just make sense. He's just making a pun on the fact that we're going to destroy the, the Divine Dragon to bring peace to the world, blah, blah. But when they put it in red, it almost seems like it's an area, and it's not the name of the area. So it's kind of weird. Anyway, we didn't get to do something, so let me see. I think we have 44 Stardust. So let's go get the 45th one. Unfortunately, they didn't let us get it ahead of time. Don't get stuck on things. We can also chat with a couple of people up here. Oh, very, very, very long hallways. At least it's not Final Fantasy 13. Everyone's got to make fun of 13 for the long, narrow hallways. Anyway, now we're up here. Let's go over here. And Stardust. Apparently there's an enormous whirlwind from the Dragon Block staff. It's a tornado that absorbs everything. And with it, we should be able to seal the power of the Divine Dragon. Cool. And they're going to pray for us. Nice. It's too much for humans, but we are Dragoons. Oh, oops, sorry, I wanted to go over that. Yeah, once the castle is settled down, I will go to the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon with the knighthood. Huh, you're going to try and help. Well, not really. By the time you can reorganize here, gather up all the remaining knights and track in there, I'll have the boss dead and I'll be back in town, sleeping in the inn. Gotta vanquish the dragon. That'll be the most difficult part. Yeah, that pretty much makes sense. So, anyway, that's pretty much all the time I had for this episode of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. Next time we will... I'm going to do some selling of junk off-screen, and... yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then we will head out to the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon. So yeah, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.